This is why I want the second verse, I can push it.
Good afternoon. Is my pageant there? Oh no. I need to add you off on Hey Auntie Ingrid. I'm gonna add you as my back on the thing. Guys, good afternoon. First of all, good afternoon. Okay. The most embarrassing thing the most embarrassing thing happened to me today. I was so embarrassed, I had to cry. And then, I had to like get back myself because are you hearing me? I hope you guys are hearing me. So guys, it's today's the Mona Law Society meeting. So that's when we speak about issues, and it's just like a faculty meeting, any ordinary meeting. Yes, so okay, great. Any ordinary meeting, they just address issues. If they have problems, they vocalize those problems, and it's a regular meeting to see where each and everybody is in the faculty. So at this meeting, the contestants, they are the ones that should introduce themselves to the 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 group, right? The group in there in the meeting. So we're out there practicing how we walk, how we talk, how we stand, what we were going to say. We're just there practicing and just doing our tryout basically in the front of the faculty. That's like the yard. Like up there, guys. The most embarrassing thing happened to me, Like I was so embarrassed. I feel like my heart stopped beating. So I own one pair of ears, and it's this one, right? It's not in the best condition, but it's what I have, right? When I wanted to be a part of the pageant, I wasn't really considering things like gowns and figures and the extra stuff that you need for a common pageant. Really wasn't considering that, but I know that I had a pair of heels, which is this one right here, so I know that I could wear it, right? So this morning I took it out and I wiped it off, the regular, put it in my bag, and I said, okay girl, this one tomorrow in this, right? So I was there practicing, and I just feel the ears just pop. The ears pop. I was like, oh my god, I was so embarrassed. I had to walk in the yard barefooted. I had to walk barefoot. It's so embarrassing, and everybody was looking at me and laughing. Some persons were laughing, and some persons were like, and I was so embarrassed. I literally just started crying. I was like, oh my god, this is my old pair of heels. And I'm not gonna cry. But I said, this is my old pair of heels, and it just burst out and like embarrassed me in front of everybody, right? So yeah, I started like I feel so bad, and I called my friend because this she's co-worker that I usually work with, and yeah, I know you can laugh about it, but it was very embarrassing, and then I called my coworker and I was like, girl, the most embarrassing thing happened to me, my shoes just pop out. Everybody was there looking at me, and I feel so embarrassed. embarrassed. Even now I'm talking about it, I feel so embarrassed. And you know, I went to the side and I'm like, I shouldn't be in this pageant because, you know, yeah, I shouldn't be in this pageant. Probably is a sign. And I was going to give up. Then God sent an angel. She's basically an angel. She's one of the contestants. And she's like, girl, don't give up yet. This is just another, this is just another child. And she was there encouraging me, and I felt a little better. I was like, no, I'm not going to do this. And I was there, she was there encouraging me, but not like, girl, me not gonna embarrass myself. Imagine if it would pop out when I was in there and I fell on my face. That would be so embarrassing, and I could hurt myself, right? So I was there, and she said, okay. She went and called people because I was literally not going to walk. I was not going to be a part of this competition anymore. And she basically went and called some other person, and then a girl said, luckily I walk with she proposed something from out her bag, and I said, what girl? And it was blue, shoes blue, and she said, okay, give me the shoes girl, and they blew it up for me, and I stepped on it because I had an extra pair. So I put the heels in my bag to wear it, when I was walking, but I walk with a pair of sandals, a regular sandals. So I had on that after I finished walk. So I put my foot on it and it blew up, and I did my walk, and you know I did walk and I did speak, and I was very vocal. Guys, if you don't know nothing about me, you don't know something I'm out loud. I have a very vocalized voice. So I speak very loud, and when I speak in a room, if I speak in a room, everybody is going to look at me because my voice is very commanding. So, everybody was cheering for me because I sang for a couple of my classmates, and they was like cheering for me, and I felt so good. And before I was going to give up, and I was like, this is not for me. This is not for me. But then look at my shoes. Like, it's fixed. This is the one. If you can see, this is where she blew it up from. I don't know if you can see, but it is alright now. It is literally good now. And I walked in it, and I talked in it, and I had the most confidence ever. Like, nobody knew that my slippers burst out, and I was going to give up 5 minutes earlier. And that's a message to anybody that is watching this, because sometime in life gives you lemon. You like you call it lime? Yes. Life gives you lime, and it depends on what you do with it. It depends on if you use it make lemonade or you use it eat it sour. So I'm saying that to say this. A lot of times obstacles are going to come our way. People and things are not going to come through for us. People are going to fail us. Things are going to fail us, just like how my shoes failed me. Things are going to fail us, but in our mind, we should keep going and keep pressing, because there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And whether you accept it or not, there's always something good that comes from something bad. And sometimes we need to learn how to appreciate those terrible moments. Those moments when we feel like we're in the pit. Those moments when we feel like to just wallow in self-pity and not to get up and stand up. I'm a living testimony, like I keep on telling you guys, I'm a living testimony of defining the odds. I've defined so many odds throughout my year, despite my circumstances, despite not having it financially. I've defined so many odds, you know. So much naysay, so much bad mouth was on me, and I turned out pretty well. I'm not too bad. No much bad mouth growing up was on me, and that's another thing. People, you see, when you have a child or you have children, I don't know how you can look on somebody else's child and like feel off that person. I don't know. You call yourself a mother, and so I never heard a mother say they're a bad mother. You call yourself a good mother, and yet so you can sit and you can chastise, you can scrutinize, sorry, you can scrutinize somebody else's child. Imagine if that was your child. So we need to learn how to love, and we need to learn how to accept and be patient and also be tolerant. Because growing up, a lot of persons were telling me, I can't do this, I can't do that, I'm not good at this, I'm not good at that. And sometimes I personally use those things as motivation. And but for some persons that would not be motivation. Sometimes that can just be the end of it, the birth of it. And I'm very happy that I went out there and I still sell myself the best that I can. And there's a lot of room for improvement, obviously. It's my first time doing a pageant, my first time doing something like this, putting myself out there, and there's room for improvement. But over the course of these weeks, incoming weeks, I'm going to become the best version of myself, and I'm going to improve. And you know, me, I'm going to show you guys my walk though. But I just, I felt very emotional. I was literally crying my eyes out because I felt like I couldn't do it, but I did it. Yeah. And anybody that had something negative to say in their minds or they want to say it out loud, that's your business. I don't. That is just your business. I'm not going to be like, what do you call it, susceptible to any scrutinization. So guys, I'm going to show you, and I'm so happy now. You see, I was so sad a while ago, carrying my eyes out, feel like say the world in, and but look at me now. I'm going to show you guys my coffee, and you guys tell me how I do. I'm just in a regular t-shirt and a pants. That's my little walking walk. Yeah, and I felt like I did good. And like there's room for improvement, obviously, but hey, it's Shanae. I'm not a person of 100% perfection, and there is no such person, no matter how they try to portray that to anybody. I'm not perfect. I'm rough around the edges, but there can be improvement, and there will be improvement. So don't let nobody tell you can't do this, and don't let people eyes, because sometimes some persons they have a resting face that is not pleasant. So sometimes persons are looking at you, but they're not looking at you, but you take it to heart that they're looking at you and criticizing you and just doing worse when they're really not. So sometimes it's just all in your head. It's just all in your head that you can't make it or you can make it or whatever the case may be. I'm very happy that I did that. I did walk and I did talk and I did feel confident, and I was hey girl, I was nervous, not gonna lie, but I didn't let my nerves like control me. I mean, I think I did good. I did good. There's room for improvement, but I really think I did pleasant. And you can do anything. See, I don't look like model material, right? I'm not, I don't have to size model now, but I'm not the typical pageant queen. I wasn't in 50 pageant growing up. I don't know even I've been to a pageant like once in my life. I've never participated in anything so out there and you know out there and like so interested in this out there. But I've never been in like I didn't do public speaking much. Um, I didn't do singing, dancing, anything like that. I didn't do that. I was in debating club, I was in drama club. Um, so yeah, drama club. I was in a lot of societies, but it didn't call for me to speak publicly because I was always like just a member or a secretary that is like behind the scene, but not somebody that like speaks to persons that they don't know. So that's a new thing for me, and I think that I'm going to improve. I know that I'm going to improve on that. But speaking to you guys, it calms my nerves because I was like literally busting in flames. I was so embarrassed and I felt so ashamed. But I'm glad for my 1 year. This is what brought me through. I'm going to take it out now. My little 1 year brought me through, right? Like it popped off on me, but I got some crazy glue, so it's like okay now. And I did what I did. I walked and I spoke with poise and grace. So I'm not mad about it, and it's just a learning experience. And to build me and to, as I said before, to build some of my weaknesses that I have. I want to build those to become the best version of myself. Because is it sorry, wouldn't it be like a way for me to kind of like reach my full potential, but yet still I make nerves and I make anxiety and little trivial things like beside my fate? What if I just take the opportunity God has blessed me with and make the best of those and learn from those? So that is what I'm trying to do. I'm doing now. I'm just embracing me. And the theme for our pageant is unveiling the future. So I am unveiling the future because I'm unveiling the person God wants me to be through this pageant and through many other things that God have in place for me. So he's the future. He's building me so I can unveil the future with being the best version of myself. Um, that's not bad. That's not bad. I've come a mighty long way. I've come a mighty long way. God has been doing so much things in my life, you know. I have to give God thanks. Because even if I don't have it, I have to give thanks for what I have. And sometimes we might lose sight of the things that we don't have and we lose sight of the journey that God wants us to be. And we focus on the things that we don't have and we don't appreciate the things that we do have. So I'm learning and I'm developing into a young lady that accepts and appreciate the things that she has. And God is going to bless me with things abundantly, like He's going to bless me so much that I am going to be able to give. And even if I don't have it right now to give how I want to give, I still give out of the little that I have. Because I believe in, if God bless you, share a little blessing to somebody. Share a little blessing to somebody, because to be honest, a lot of persons they forget when they're up high in the sky. They forget that it's one way down, you know, and you can fall. A lot of persons sometimes we reach where we want to reach and we forget that we were down there, and we can just drop back, poof, one way up and it's one way down. So no matter where you are in life, how successful you are, how how motivated you are, how respected you are, remember that you can always, and you can drop back down, and let that sink in. So the things that you do when you're on top, do it with respect, integrity, and dignity. Do things that when you fall back down on your face or wherever you drop, somebody can say, well, when you were up there, no, I know you at least helped one person, or I know you at least helped me. So when you're at top and you can, when you're at the top and you can help somebody and can share a little word of motivation, or you can do whatever, do it. Do it. And even if you're in the middle or the center or the bottom and you can help and give word of motivation, and you can just be positive and you can be a gem to somebody's life, do it. Because I was just sitting thinking about a lot of stuff. You know, things, as I said before, I'm learning. So I was thinking about things that I wanted and I needed, but you know, think and think about the things that I already have. And that was like making me feeling kind of down, you know. And then God, I don't know. I think this is my season to 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 be motivated. I mean, I like for today alone. I mean, it was probably three persons that come to me and motivate me, and I know that that was God's doing. I mean, somebody came to me and said, like, they basically, I'm going to sum it up. They basically said, if you know what you want and you do what you want to have what you want, then you have nothing to worry about. And I was like, what? How do you know that? I was thinking about that. But, you know, when we see God work in mysterious ways, and there is God's power that we can never understand. I mean, I'm here sitting thinking about the same thing that you're encouraging me about 10 minutes later. And I mean, I was like astonished, and I definitely knew to me. And that person just never come on them own and do it. God made them do it, and the person motivated me so much that I was like, you know, guys, when you're thinking so much about something and you feel a heavy burden right here, I mean, exactly at the front of your forehead, right here, I mean, like a pan of water just lift off my head. You know, it just lift off my head. A pail of water just lift off my head. And I felt so free and I felt so motivated and encouraged. So God works in mysterious ways, and you will never know the person He uses to motivate you. You will never know the person He uses to help you. You will never know. But that is good. That is good. I mean, I haven't had lunch as yet. I really need to get something to eat. I haven't had lunch yet, and I have a night class tonight. Don't know anybody. That is Christmas. I have a night class tonight from 5 to 7. I don't know anybody like to walk with, so I'm the only person that is going to walk to the back gate in the dark. But I hope God just send somebody. I don't want to walk in night by myself as a female. I don't want that. And that's another thing about school. They have like some classes that you can't avoid. But yeah, I'm going to get something to eat now. I wish all of the campus was connected to Wi-Fi, so I could stay on my live and purchase food and eat with you guys. But unfortunately, the Wi-Fi at school is not the best Wi-Fi, and yeah, because I like the company, because I'm going to eat by myself. I don't want to eat by myself, but And I'm contemplating right now if I should go sit and like finish the live, like spend some time with you guys, or just go and eat something. Because I have class at 5, so I would have like I have a good amount of time left. Yeah. You guys have been so graceful to me and nice and caring that I haven't like felt this type of way ever in my life. It was always me. It was always me pouring out to people and nobody really pouring into me. And now God has blessed me with persons that pour into me and motivate me and let me feel encouraged. And I definitely feel like law school was ordained by God. And because everything is, I don't know if you guys understand where I'm coming from. Growing up, you probably had an interest in dancing, or you had an interest in pulling apart things and fixing them back. And then when you finally went to like probably engineering school, you realize that whoa, this makes sense. This makes sense why I was like this when I was younger. This makes sense why I always work to get put together things. It was like things like that. And no, at the at law, I realized why I was so vocal growing up in class, and why I was always questioning things, and why like it answers a lot of questions that I had in my heart growing up. And you know, I for once in my life I haven't felt so displaced and like I didn't fit in. I think I'm quite comfortable where I am. I'm doing my best to that was a lot. Guys, I don't give you no break when I say chat. So. But thank you guys. Don't give up. Be confident. Confidence. Yes, this competition, this pageant, it demands confidence. Cause if you guys ever see these contestants, huh? I mean, they're so confident, they're so poised, they're well put together, they deliver deliciously. I mean, they just command them have a stage presence, you know. Them just go with a bag of things. I mean, they ex them angle the introduction, and it's just me competing with like the best of the best, the top tier. I mean, like these are some of the best law students of the faculty. So come on, they never come for round. And when I saw the seriousness of this competition, I was like, wow, this competition is serious. I mean, you can obviously see some persons that had pageant experience before prior to this competition. So for them come to eat and left no crumbs. And I mean, yeah, a lot. Like I can't even say I have like one or two competition. Like everybody is a competition. Everybody is. They come to win. They come to win. They have that mindset. So I have to be my best version. I can't be the only one that up there don't have confidence. I mean, I have to, even if I don't like, fake it till you make it. Even if I don't have the confidence, I have to fake that because everybody up there coming to win and coming to eat. So I mean, yeah, I'm being confident. I'm being confident in myself, obviously. And I really and truly, I just want to have fun. I want to have so much fun at this pageant. I want to have so much fun. So when I'm old, I'm like, I can tell my grandkids, oh, that your grandmother was like a contestant or Miss Miss Law 2024, and I tell them about the experience that I have, the persons that I met. I mean, that's gonna be nice. So I want to have fun, and while I'm having fun, I want this to be a lesson to me and also to be a lesson to you guys, because I'm going to share my journey. I'm going to share everything, what happened, what didn't happen. I'm going to share it, everything, and I'm going to be, yeah, yeah. So about the pageants, okay, let me leave that now. Come on for the pageant now. About school, okay, school. So I have a number of courses that I'm doing for this semester that was different from last semester. I have a number of new courses, so that's very interesting. So I kind of gravitate to courses that has to do with humanity. So you see, like constitutional law, that's really good, because the constitutional is like a document that basically tells us the do's and don'ts of law. Is that is that the foundation of law, right? The the guide for law, right? As the Bill of Rights tells you how the country should be run, especially in the political atmosphere, and it tells you about a number of things. So I'm really interested in that. The cases, however, are very long, and it, like, when I say long, I mean 62 or more pages of fine English print. So just imagine, those cases are very long, so it demands a lot of time and patience. And yeah, so I find that course interesting. I really, I like contract law because it is very straightforward. That course is very straightforward from my observation. Very straightforward. So that's not bad. And what else? Those are like the two main courses that stand out to me. And criminal law was from last year to this year. And then I have court. That one is interesting as well, not gonna lie. I like court. I mean, because the thing is, because my lecturers are so energetic and I'm full of expressions and I'm just full of vibes, and just, I think that's why I like almost all my courses. So, yeah. And then we have language argument, which is a new foundation course. I mean, I've heard only bad things about that course. I heard it's very demanding and it's very hard. So, I have to focus on that course as well. And yeah, pay keen attention to details and things. Yeah. So school has been going good so far. You read before classes, you go to the lecture, you read after classes. That's the only advice I can give anybody. If you don't read before these classes, you're not going to know nothing that the lecture is speaking about. It should be lost. It's going to be a man drowning at sea. So read before going to classes, read after going to classes to like enforce these things in your head, because the information is a lot. Law is a lot. So you have to break down the information to digest it so you can remember. And you're not just remembering these things for an exam, to get an A on an exam, or a B plus, or whatever the case might be. You remember these things to defend your client, or to represent for your clients. So you're not just doing this for exam, you're doing this for a lifelong profession. And if you don't want to, because a lot of persons here, they're at law school, but they don't want to do law, they don't want to study law, they want to do probably politics or something in that region, but they still have to have the skills, and they still have to have the information that we have learned from these years of the faculty of law. So yeah, law school is very Last week is very, I just remember something. Last week is very demanding, like mentally and financially. Teacher and oh, the voting now. Sometimes before I go, voting will be on the Mona Law Society page, and you just have to go when it's time because we have to do a photo shoot and a lot of things. So when they post my picture, just go on Instagram on Mona Law Society. I will put a link in my community so you guys can like my pictures and vote for me. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.